to World Breakers. I am your DM and your host, Brianna, or as some of you may know me, Madame Vermilion. Alrighty, it looks like Cordiorite won our recap for the night. Why don't you go ahead, Jeff, and spill the beans? What happened last time? If you are speaking, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm fixing my audios.
Alright.
Okay. So a recap of what happened last time. We went through a veil of water that gave us a very trippy experience, say the least. We went through a series of challenges of that one being the first. The second one being we found a painting that gave us items, if I remember correctly. We went to a like a place to eat inside of the book emporium, and we all had different types of sandwiches. And towards the end, we kneeled down in front of a shrubbery. And our final last stop is that we came across a chest that seems alive.
Um, well, kind of. You, you all got your items from the stage, and you heard screaming. And the last bit, um, you did hear someone say, that chest," and you saw just absolute chaos. Jeff, you will get an inspiration. You can go ahead and mark that on your sheet somewhere or wherever you keep tallies. An inspiration is just a d20 that you can add to, or basically use as advantage, or you can even make someone roll disadvantage by spending your inspiration. You can only do it once, so you can't uh, make someone continuously reroll until you run out of inspiration, but you can make them reroll once. Um, so that's a fun little tidbit you got now. And this is where we begin. You all step off the stage and start to run into the biblioplex. You hear screaming. You hear chaos. People are running around. You can't find a single person who is in charge, such as a teacher or maybe a librarian, just anyone. You do hear snarls and sound of wood breaking. I'm going to go ahead and need everybody to roll for initiative.
As we were running over, could I have cast Mage Armor?
Oh, yeah. If there's anything like small that you want to do while you're running over, you can. Such as draw your weapons or, um, draw a shield.
I agree with the mage armor.
I also agree. I will take out my shield and weapon.
Interesting. Alrighty. Let's go with. Here we go. What is Imran's?
I got a 17.
Alrighty. And Cordy, you're right.
Hold on, let me roll. 11.
11. Okay. Finn.
10.
Alrighty. And Torin. Max, you are muted.
Sorry, 19.
19. What? Max gets to go first?
Mm-hmm.
First time for everything.
Okay. Alright, now I need to roll for good old bad guys. Oh, first roll of the night. Here we go, here we go. That was not great. So, you guys are running out, and let me go ahead and show you. The little rings we're using for color, we're not using with the actual conditions that they say on them. So, Jeff, you are dark blue. That's Cordy, right. Justin or Finn, you're orange. Ty, Emerin, you are yellow. And green is for Max Torin. Here we go. First up is Torin. Torin, you are green. You are up by the back of the stage. And you have directly in the line of sight, you see what looks like a trunk of someone's luggage just chewing on a chair and just destroying a study area.
I'm gonna pull out my longbow
Okay.
and I'm gonna fire at the trunk.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack.
That's a natural 19.
Hey.
That is gonna hit, yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to be using my favored foe, so I get an extra d4 in damage.
Okay.
Oh no, I lost the map.
Yeah. Did it come back there?
That's going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
10?
Yes. I don't know if I have any bonus actions right now, so I'm going to... What are those up and down lines?
Those up and down lines, those are bookshelves. So the one that
Bookshelves?
Yeah. So okay. So the one that you shot is this one over here. It's in your you were supposed to be here. It's in your direct line of sight. You can't really see this one because of the bookshelf. So
I'm just going to run up to the bookshelf and try to gain some cover.
okay.
At the...
Do you want to be on hold on. 5, 10.
Just like hiding on the end of the bookshelf.
Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30. You can be right here, and you're hidden from all of them.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Alrighty. So next up is Emerin.
I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 feet towards orange.
Okay. Alrighty. So you're gonna go towards this way?
Towards Finn. Towards Finn.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Or right here?
20, 25, 30. Let's go a diagonal from him.
Oh, diagonal from him? Okay.
Behind or in front? Behind.
Alright.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, perfect. It's in range. I'm going to hit it with a witch bolt.
Which bolt?
Roll to hit. Oh, it's so nice to be low level again. Let's see. Plus 17.
17. A 17 will hit.
Nice. And we're going to go ahead and do 9 points of damage.
9 damage. Alright.
And the map goes down again.
Yeah. Alright. My poor computer doesn't know what to do.
It might be running just too many things at once.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, that was Emerin. The next person up is Corduroy.
Alright, I'm still kind of confused to the map thingy. Well, which ones are the,
You're the dark blue one. You can see the light blue one.
You're the one that says concentration on it,
Yeah,
if
you're
you can
this guy.
read it. Yeah, and then the light blue one is a baddie.
That's
Basically,
that
you can see him. If you turn that baddie more to the right, then if you make all the bad guys look straight lined, like they look flat, while the rest are actual minis, because that's how they are made, you know. Then you can tell which ones are the bad guys. For us,
that works perfect.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, those three are the baddies.
Alright. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt onto the light blue one that's right in front of me.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
16.
16 will hit, yes.
Okay. And then...
Wonder if it looks...
18 total.
18 damage?
Yeah. Because it's a 4d6.
Is it? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
God damn.
At level 1, that's nuts.
Alright.
And it... Wait, did you roll did you hit?
Yeah,
I hit.
It was
Damn
18 damage, and the next person gets
Gets
advantage to hit that one.
Is it dead?
It is not dead.
Fuck.
Alrighty. Finn, Isaac, you are next. You're the orange guy, so the light blue one was basically surrounded by light, and so you can see every nook and cranny in that guy. He looks right for the picking.
Okay. I will... Rage?
Alright, you will rage. It's been forever since you played a
Yeah,
barbarian.
I was looking at it on the thing. I didn't want to mess up like I did Rogue. Last time at level 1. And I'll run up to the blue one and take a swing with a hand axe.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll with advantage. It's 15 with your movement.
15 hit.
A 15 does hit, yes.
And I got 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. And you rolled with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. Can I get to where I am? I don't want to step out of range, but I want to get behind it.
Yeah, you still have 15 feet of movement.
Okay, so yeah, I'll corner hop to get right behind it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, it is now the mimic's turns. I'm gonna do movement first and then attacks. Which speed 15. Alright. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. I dropped the mimic. I've been having.
I feel like the mimic.
Honestly, it would look better if you put them flat on the stream. You know what I mean? Like move the token in general, and then we could see it too. Yeah. Fuck yeah, that looks a lot better.
Okay. Alrighty. So this one's moved 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. This one cannot attack. So the only one that can attack is the light blue one, which you've been beating the fuck out of, so he's not too happy. I don't think that's gonna hit though. I don't think so. I'm about to just get rid of all of my dice. Alright. Hold on, I gotta do some math. 14 to hit.
No.
Nope. Okay. The chest runs up behind. Oh, fuck, I got advantage. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot I had advantage for flanking. 12
Rip.
plus. That's a 17. Does 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. It's 1d8. That's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage. The chest runs up behind you, and the one in front of you goes to swing its tongue at you. And sort of, it misses you, but grabs your hand axe. And as you yank your hand axe back, you bonk yourself on the head. Sort of a little tug-of-war thing. And the others are just sort of breaking the shit off of the bookshelves. Alright. Back to the top of the round. It is going to be Torin's turn.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Alright, so Torn's just gonna take a deep breath and notch another arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna go around the bookshelf to the one they fired at
Okay.
earlier. And instead of just firing a normal arrow, Torn is gonna kind of accidentally cast Ray of Frost instead.
Okay. All right. So you're get that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ray of Frost. Give me just a sec.
I think it's a save.
No, it's an attack.
Okay.
+6.
I think you make a save if you slow or something, though, right?
No, that's frostbite.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
It says on a hit, the target takes 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn. Does a 14 hit?
14. Yes, that does hit. Yeah.
And a -10 for movement speed. These guys are going to be slow as hell.
Let me just look at range real quick to see if favored foe applies to spells. Any damage. So yeah, d8 and a d4. That's gonna be 12 cold damage.
Okay.
And Tornwood actually wasn't going into the hallway. They were gonna keep going and hide in another one of the bookshelf alleys.
All right. Just one second. Let me, do math because I'm great at it. I'm gonna say that is 13. 30. All right. So you're wanting to hide behind the other bookshelf?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 5, 10, 15. It's 20 feet of your movement to get there. Alrighty.
Turn.
So nobody would have seen that other than Imran would see like a glance of it. He sees you notch an arrow and then hears like icicles and sees icicles at the top of the shelf. But other than that, he doesn't
Honestly,
see
doesn't even. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Torin doesn't even fully realize that he did it.
Alrighty, so next up in line is Imran.
Okay. I should have probably read the spell before I actually decided to use it or not. How far away? 5, 10, 15. Am I 15 or am I 20 feet away from the mimic?
5, 10, 15, 20 feet. 20 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. For the shits and giggles, actually, you know what? I'll save it in case shit gets worse. I'll go ahead and just roll the auto damage for Witch Bolt on Mimic 3.
Okay.
And that is 11 damage.
Alrighty. What does your witch bolt look like?
Since it's a continuous effect and not just a single burst or anything like that, I think it's gonna be the white lightning that's sort of it's coming from both hands essentially. But nothing's happened. He's not using a focus. He's not he's not casting stereotypically, and lightning is just bursting out of both hands towards. He's full on Palpatining it.
Nice.
Yeah. Is Mimic 3 still up?
Yes. It looks rough. It looks really rough. But
Okay.
it is still up, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Actually, you know what? I completely forgot about this trait. I'm going to float. I'm going to float 10 feet to stage left.
Okay. Let's see. You're going 10 feet stage left. Yonk. Or you're talking about the other way.
Well, I'd love to answer that question, but I can't see the map anymore.
1 second. You're wanting to go 5, 10 that way?
10. Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll use my movement to my actual movement, not the bonus action floaty goodness. To go another. I'll go diagonal towards Torin one, and then yeah, I'm just gonna stay there. That kind of keeps everybody within my sight.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that keeps everyone in range and everyone in sight. So
Okay.
that's it.
Where you go? This guy. Okay, that was Imran's turn. Now, let's go with Cordera. Okay, you can now see 2 of the mimics, and they are on your friend.
I'm going to stay right where I am, and I'm going to go ahead and get my hand ready and start having a flame around my hand and cast Sacred Flame on the mimic right across from me.
Okay, sounds good. That is a dex save, I believe. Or I'm gonna say that's not gonna make it. 12 for my dex save.
Yes, it is a 12 for your dex save.
Wait, is your DC 12?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I rolled a 12, which means it saves. So you...
No damage.
Yeah, no damage. You cast Sacred Flame beneath the chest, and it seems to dodge out of the way just in the nick of time. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I'm going to get close to yellow.
Okay. You have 30 feet of movement. 15, 20, 25, 30. Alrighty. So next up is Finn Isaac. You got 2 of them on you. You are muted if you're trying to talk.
I was. You are correct. I'll swing at the one that is really badly damaged.
Okay. Yeah, go. It's like hinges falling off. It's just snarling in your face.
I got a 15 to hit.
15 hits, yeah.
Oh. 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Fuck it up.
I forgot rage damage on the first one.
Go ahead and add it now.
It would be 12. Well, it would be 2 more.
2 more? Okay.
I believe so. Yeah, plus 2.
Alrighty. And you're using your hand axe for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, that'll be it.
Okay. You take and you use your hand axe and basically completely sever one half of its head. The hinges are completely gone, but it's still kind of flapping around aimlessly. It's barely there, and it reaches out to attack you. It can't do a bite as its hinges are fucked. Yeah, it's not gonna.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's a 14. It reaches out with its tongue again, and just you sidestep it easily. The one behind you is also going to go for an attack. What is that? A 15 hit?
No.
No, and then it tries to bite you, and you just basically mule kick it to where the lid goes closed. The other one was slowed, so it only has 5 feet of movement, which it will use to go forward. Alright, back to the top of the round. That's going to be Torin.
I have questions about the bookshelves.
Okay.
How tall are they?
How tall are what? The bookshelves or the mimics?
Shelves.
The bookshelves are about 7-8 feet tall.
Are they the kind of bookshelves where they have a back to them, or are
Yes.
they the kind where you could hypothetically reach through?
They have a back to them. They're pretty thick. But if you wanted to climb to the top of it, you could pretty easily.
Okay. I'm going to climb to the top.
Okay.
Do I need to make
Yeah, make a dex check, just so you don't fall down. Come on.
straight checks? 22.
Oh yeah, you climb that thing. You climb that thing with the bow and your teeth. Pretty easy. Imran, you do see all of this, and then the rest of you just kind of see Torin's head peek over the bookshelf as he then stands on top of it.
I just want to kind of point out that this is certifiable Rambo badass for a meek and mild character.
Yes, that, and you're the only one seeing any of this.
I'm dumb.
I want to go south. The rest, however much left movement I have, and I want to get behind it and try to like shoot and surprise it from behind.
Okay, I see. Alright, so got 20 foot movement left. 5, 10, 15, 20. So you can get like right here. Not necessarily behind it, but you could still get the surprise on it.
Rise, motherfucker.
All right, motherfucker. All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that will hit, yeah.
That's 7 points of piercing damage.
7, okay. Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to do, Rambo?
I just gonna duck down.
like a paranoid hermit. I did damage.
And that's my turn.
Now I hide.
Alrighty, so next up, I believe, is Imran.
Yep. And that's another 11 damage. Or no. Oh, sorry. That's 11. Using funky dice. 11 lightning damage to Mimic 3.
Okay. You originally shoot this weird lightning from... Is it your left or your right the lightning comes from?
It's both.
Pick
For
one
this
for this scenario.
I don't know.
Left.
You shoot this lightning bolt from your left hand, and when you did, it surrounded the mimic, just going ins and outs of sort of very Deku from My Hero. Lightning just swirling around it. In each turn, this lightning seems to explode a little bit. This last time, the lightning traveled into the inside of its mouth right after Finn has nearly severed its head. And when it does, it explodes and the head just flies off, hinges and bolts and nuts just fly everywhere. Nails, wood just disintegrates.
And then I'm going to move towards the bookshelves.
Okay. Five, 10, 15 gets you here. Are you trying to get to this one or this one?
No, I'm trying to basically stay on the edge so I can reasonably get to either or on my next turn.
Okay. Okay. We got our first kill of the campaign.
I need to read.
How wide are the shelves on the bookshelf?
They're wide enough to walk on.
I mean, like levels. I'm assuming it's not like books for giants. So, if there was like 5 rows of books, how much space is in a row?
I may be too dumb to understand what you're asking me.
Like a bookshelf has layers,
foothold.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bookshelf has layers.
Between
What
the
is the height
shelves?
between the layers? Is it like high
18
school
inches.
library? Like we went to the same school, so high school library, where ideally, if you were a scrawny kid, you could jump through the bookshelf.
You cannot jump through the bookshelf. There's a back on the bookshelf.
Rip.
Yeah. It's two very hefty bookshelves put back to back.
Okay.
They're wooden. I mean, Each section is big enough to hold like regular textbook size books. It is 7 feet tall. So you can climb it, you can walk on it. It's very sturdy, and they are bolted to the floor.
Rip.
So you can't like pick it up and swing it at somebody.
I was gonna push it. Well, I was gonna jump through it, but then I thought pushing it. But not anymore.
All right. So you got this little guy. He's nipping at your heels. Has no damage.
It's Quarterite's turn. Right?
Should be.
Oh yeah. It is Quarterite's turn. I'm sorry. My badness.
I guess. Yeah, I'm still here. Can I go sideways to the left of Fen?
Yep. Alright. 5, 10, 15.
And I'm gonna lay my hand on him and cast guidance.
He said, hit him hard, mother.
Alright. And guidance, does that give you what, a D4 or does it give you an actual advantage on a roll?
The target can roll the target can roll a D4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice.
Oh, okay.
Is guidance a bonus action or an action?
I believe it's
It says one action.
He could still Sacred Flame, right? For a bonus?
No, Sacred Flame is also an action.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fudge.
A bonus action would be like Healing Word, I think is one, and I think Spiritual Weapon?
Spiritual weapon is a bonus action.
Yeah. Our resident cleric there. Now it will be Finn Isaac's turn.
Okay, you'll see him pull out a second hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will swing once with my action. But I'm also I'll have that one be the guiding or the guidance.
Okay.
That hits like a truck. 22.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And I'm gonna bonus action swing. And I have the dual wielding feat, so I get to add my modifier.
Okay.
All my numbers. I don't think it hits though. 13.
13 barely hits.
Okay. 11. 15 points of damage for both hits, like in total.
Okay, 15.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. Let me go ahead and mark that down.
And you will see him. I'm gonna walk around and take the flank on that one. Was that first damage on him?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take the flank.
Okay. Yeah. I can swing you around there real quick. What just happened? Okay, hold on. Having finish using my light. Okay. So now it is the mimics' turns, and we're going to start with the one on Finn. Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me? Oh no. Oh.
Cool.
Alright, so it is the mimic's turn, and the one that is on Finn is going to attack first. No longer has advantage. Okay. That is a natural 14 for a 19 to hit.
Yep.
That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
So do I take 4 or 3?
You take 3. Alright. Okay. The other one cannot see you and cannot see anyone, so it's gonna try. How long is its movement slowed?
That was just till the end of my last turn, so it's no longer slowed.
Okay, so it's gonna try to go around the bookshelf because it cannot get to you. Five, 10, 15. It'll end its turn. 5, 10, and it finds you, but it cannot attack because it used all of its turn to get there. Alrighty. So, next up is Torin.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at it again.
Okay.
E. I don't suppose a 10 hits.
A 10 does not hit.
Okay. Gaining my balance on a bookshelf. So I'm gonna run north 10 feet, and I'm gonna try to jump to the other bookshelf.
Okay, I'm gonna need
the one to the left.
Yeah, I'm gonna need an acrobatics check.
$11.
Alrighty. Again, Emran, you're the only one seeing this happen. You see Torin running atop the bookshelf and leap. And he doesn't quite make it to the top, but he does catch himself and just, with one arm, hoist himself back up onto the top of this other bookshelf.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Torin?
I don't think I have any bonus actions. So I think I'm done.
Alrighty. Next up is Imran. You got one right on top of you.
Yeah, that's not fun. I'm going to use my Tempest magic.
Mm-hmm.
So my bonus action, I'm going to cause whirling gusts to form around my feet and basically kind of magneto myself up, levitate up to 10 feet without provoking attack of opportunity
Okay.
onto the bookshelf that's in line with the red mimic.
Okay, so you're getting on top of that bookshelf.
Yep.
Alrighty. Are you going to do any attacks?
Yeah, I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb on the red mimic.
Okay. Go right ahead.
That's fun. There we go. 15, 21.
21. Okay. That will hit.
I could have sworn I had some more D8s. Anyway. 7, 11, 13 points of thunder damage. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. So you see Torin, leaping and bounding over books. You decide to a little more gracefully just float up, and then you put your hand out, and like this booming sound comes from your hand, located, and it locates the chest, and just this thunderous noise comes from inside the chest. Okay. Let me go ahead and put that down. 13. 8. Alrighty. So, next up is Cordia, right?
I'm gonna walk right up to the mimic in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
grab my hand axe, and just swing at it.
Okay. And you can roll with advantage, because you'll be flanking.
Rolled a 10.
You rolled what?
With advantage?
With advantage, they were both 7s.
Oh boy. You see Cordia Wright go to pull out his hand axe, and it gets stuck in his belt. But you can see on his face like he has this concentration, and he goes to attack the mimic, and when he does, it connects, but with the blunt side of the axe. So, anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That'd be it.
Alrighty. So now it's going to be Finn's turn, and you do have advantage because of flanking.
Okay, you see Finn say, like this, and then swing with the blade edge. I got a natural 20.
Alright. Bam, bam, bam.
And I'll go ahead and do damage. Damage is 14 for that one.
Okay.
And then I'll bonus action swing. 21 to hit.
That will hit.
And that is 5 points of damage.
Okay. So. Alright. So now it is the mimic's turn. And because you're the one that did all the damage to it, the red mimic is going to try to attack you, and it's not very happy. Fuck it. I am about to just throw all of my dice away. I rolled a natural 3. So that's going to be a no.
Correct.
It tries to bite you and you kick it closed again.
I use inspiration on the DM.
You use inspiration on the
I don't-
DM to give me advantage?
You don't have inspo.
I don't have inspiration.
You only got one inspo given. When you're on episode 2.
And this one's going to move 5, 10, 15, and it still can't get... So it's going to use all of its turn to move even further. It's very frustrated.
We did not get the high ground for tonight. We were fucking up.
Okay, so that's their turn. Top of the round, Torin.
Okay. Everyone's still at the top of the bookshelf?
Yes.
Okay. The mimic moved and changed what I was gonna do.
Jump again.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump across again.
Okay, acrobatics.
Infinity, 23.
Yeah, you leap across. This time everyone can see this happening.
To do a backflip.
Whee! Get over. Whee!
And, I just draw a bow again. If I aim for the original mimic that I was firing at, that I have favorite enemy on, would I possibly hit, who's that?
You got Courier right is over there, and Imran is over there.
Okay. So I would just wait on that, and I'm just gonna shoot directly down at the one that I didn't know was there. That's gonna be 19.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
Five points of piercing.
How much?
5.
5. That's gonna do it.
Hey!
All right. Okay. So, next up is Imran. The red mimic is down.
From the top of the bookshelf, can I lean down enough to touch this next mimic?
No, you would have to get down to touch it.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'll hop down.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't have any more range. I'll hop down and reach out and touch it and try for a shocking grasp.
Okay, and you can roll with advantage. You've got flanking there.
Oh, good. Uh, 17.
17 will hit, yes.
Okay. Would you say this thing has any or a lot of metal on it, or no? It looks like it's primarily wood, but the image looks like it has some metal on it. So that's
yes,
a you
yes,
call.
it does have. It has metal hinges, and like it looks kind of like it's outlined in metal.
Okay. That's going to be 4 lightning damage. And it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Alright. No reactions.
I back away.
Okay. How far?
20 feet.
Okay. Woo. Okay, 20. Okay, you are now on this on the bottom of the stairs at the stage.
Okay. The end.
Okay. Corey, you're right. It is now your turn. You have one right on top of you.
I am going to swing at it with my hand axe.
All right. You turn your hand axe around and you try again.
I rolled a 15.
Oh
Hey.
yeah, that hits.
And 7 damage.
All right.
And then I yell at Ben Isaac and like this.
Okay. That's 7. That's alrighty. Next up is Finn Isaac. Um. 20, 25, 30. You have to use all of your movement, but you can get there to get flanking.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Whee!
And I will put them up twice.
Alrighty.
A 14 hit.
14 does hit, yeah. Are you getting advantage?
Oh. Yeah. And I assume a 12. I think it was a 12.
A 12 just hits. That's what the armor class is.
It is not a 12. It is a 10. Big sad.
That is not hit. So your first one hits. Go ahead.
10.
10 damage.
Yeah. I mean 9. My bad. 9. No count.
All right. Okay. So. It is now their turn. It is going to try to hit Finn again. It has vendetta against you.
They all do.
Natural 19.
A little bit.
Welcome to being the tank again. Natural 19 for a fucking 1? 4 damage. Gosh dang it.
Oh, I almost put whole numbers. I don't do that. Wait. Oh, I can't move. Fuck. Never mind.
Alright. So that's its turn. It's a very pissed off little mimic. It just bites your ankle. Okay. So now, top of the round, it is Torin's turn. You just hanging out up there on the bookshelf.
Quick question. New character, who this? Does switching weapons take an action, a bonus action, free action?
It depends on what you're doing. Are you stowing the weapon or are you just dropping it? Because if you drop your bow and pull like a sword or something like that, that you could just do.
Okay. I'm gonna drop my bow on the ground right of, like, on the side behind Cordy, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna draw my sword, and I'm just gonna run up and just try to jump off and stab down on top of the mimic.
Okay, I'm gonna need an acrobatics check and an attack roll.
Ideally, you could drop
acrobatics.
It willingly fall prone.
16?
16, that's going to be enough. Go ahead and roll your attack roll with advantage because everyone is flanking.
I believe that's a 21.
A 21?
Yes, and I do have favored foe on this one.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll your damage.
Oh, where'd the D4 go? Alright, that's going to be 5 plus 3 is 8 points of slashing damage, or piercing.
Alright.
Slashing. Short sword.
You guys see Torin run across the, run on the bookshelf and dive just with the sword coming at his chest and stabs the mimic straight through and is now on top of the mimic as the mimic is flailing about and seems to get a little bit stronger as it has entered God mode.
God mode.
The mimic?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Ah. I'm scared now.
Is that this round it doesn't have a reaction, right?
Yes.
So ideally, if Torin wanted to, Torin could walk away from it. If you wanted to.
I'm not gonna... Wait, I don't have my bow, so I'm gonna, just kind of roll off onto the side opposite of the bookshelf, I guess.
Okay.
And I'll just stand up.
Alrighty.
And that's my turn.
Imran, it is now your turn. But it's kind of hard to see the mimic currently. It will have partial cover if you try to hit it from where you're at.
I could just get right in the middle of all of you and thunderclap.
Come on, clap them cheeks.
5, 10, 15, 20. 20 should get me not necessarily... Oh, yeah, 20 will get me in flanking.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, sorry, 25 will get me in flanking with Torn.
Okay.
And I will do another shocking grasp on it.
Alright.
14.
14 will hit, yes. Go ahead and describe its death.
Yeah, okay. I rolled a 1. Yeah, it just sort of does what everything else does when it's hit with lightning, and convulses until it disassembles.
Alrighty. So, hold on just a second. Okay. You. Hold on. We are experiencing technical difficulties.
But
I keep losing my mouse. Like, it's lost inside Discord.
all you need is some cheese.
Hey.
Come on.
That was easy as hell.
There we are. Okay. Nice. Alright. So, the final mimic falls open. Ouch. Okay. And you see, or more, you hear someone running up to you. It's an Owlin, and he looks as if he is mostly gray, with some brown feathers as well, still around his eyes. He's got deep golds and flecks of brown in the eyes. And through his beak you hear, "Students, well done." He ruffles his feather with pride. "Such bravery in this incoming class. What a bizarre occurrence. I can't remember any of those old costume trunks ever bearing a hint of magic, let alone that manner of transmutation. I will be having a word with the equipment managers over at the Rose stage. They're supposed to keep this sort of thing from happening." And then he looks to Corduroy. "Aren't you a part of the actors, group thing?" "Come on, boy, speak up." Jeff.
If you're muted, maybe? Nope.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? Sorry, how to get food.
He asked you if you're a part of the Play Actors Guild.
Oh, yes.
Now, you must talk to someone about keeping their costume trunks from exploding all over the place. Anyways, it looks like there's a small bit of coin and such here. You're welcome to it. The professor, along with the rest of you, pick up what's there. There is a total of 10 pieces of silver, and 4 potions of healing. Just regular potions of healing.
Uh-oh.
Potion. 2. Okay. I'll pick up one of the healing potions, and I'm not going to touch any of the money.
Okay. Professor Sharpbeak just goes, I'm so sorry this happened to you on your orientation day. That's so weird. You know, why don't you go ahead and head to the cafe? I'm sure that you could just relax and have a nice, good, coffee. And he gives a little nod and starts to walk off.
DM, you said that the trunk that I first attacked was attacking the person who was carrying it.
Yes.
Is that person still there?
No, they took off.
Okay.
Is it just me, or did he seem kind of relaxed about all of this?
He seemed very relaxed.
That's just it. Does this happen often?
Not where I'm from.
I'm gonna take the other 3 healing potions and just kind of hand them out. Take the 10 silver and just set it aside, and I'm gonna start poking and trying to figure out what the heck this thing is.
Okay. There's a couple of different things you could do. You could do an Arcana check, an investigation check. It just kind of depends on how you're going about. Are you trying to figure out the magic of it or the make of it? What is it you're trying to discern?
Not very smart, so I'm just gonna try to examine it from an anatomical perspective and compare it to other animals that I've hunted and fought and taken care of in the wild and stuff.
Okay.
Are you doing a full-blown autopsy?
You poking it with the stick?
Not full blown, but I do have a sword, so I'm just kind of.
I guess it depends on how you roll.
Hands all in.
Depends on how you roll. You're either poking it or turning things.
Can I do medicine or animal handling?
You can do sort of you can do medicine, you can do nature, or investigation.
Okay, I'll do medicine because that's the highest. 12.
12? It's hard to tell, but this used to have things inside of it. You could tell that it was a functional chest at one point. You don't know if it was always just a regular chest or if it was this creature, or if it was turned into this creature.
Okay. I kind of just wipe my hands off on my pants and go pick up my longbow and just look at everybody to see if we're heading to the cafe or not.
Can I check if is there any clue? Is there any remnants of telling where they came from, or I guess kind of picking from?
Yeah, do an investigation check.
I'm dumb, but I try. Oh, I tried well. Here's all my intelligence checks that I shouldn't pass, but I should have last campaign and never did. 18.
18. From what you see, it looks like it is a costume trunk. So if you were, I mean, you guys were just at the stage, not long ago. You saw some trunks like this. It doesn't look like it's a trunk that would just keep, like you would see in the medical center. It doesn't look like something you would see in class, but it definitely looks like it used to be, or it's made to look like stuff for the stage.
Oh, also, I'm going to try to retrieve my arrows.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to retrieve half of your arrows.
So it doesn't look like the stage is missing any trunks, but these are still... They just resemble them?
Right.
Can I check backstage? So they came from, like... We were at center stage, so they came up behind us, or they came... How did that work?
They actually came... They were in a different area altogether. They were over by the bookshelves and the study area, and you guys were on the stage. So it doesn't make sense that they were in that area.
Can I guess, go to where they came from?
Okay.
And see if there's any people back there still, or if there's anybody at all.
Check, yeah.
Make a what?
Perception check.
$17.
17. You see people around, but they look like students just going, "That was fucking crazy. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell that happened for." They're sort of talking about what just happened. You can reasonably assume nobody looks suspicious as if they did this.
Can I just ask them where did they see where they came from?
One girl stops and is like, yeah, that big one over there, and it was underneath one of these tables. It was just sitting there like someone had forgot it. As you guys are sort of investigating around, Torin, you hear a familiar voice.
I look towards it.
You hear... It's a very sweet voice. Very soft, but at this point, she's loud. You turn around and you see a person with green, unruly hair, in space buns. She has big, round glasses. She's very slender, and she's human, around 5'3". She has a small, round face and is naturally pretty, and is wearing, like, neutral makeup. She's wearing all green, and you know this to be Lorraine. And she yells to you, "Torin! Torin!" And she runs up to you and just gives you a big ol' hug. "Oh my gosh, I thought you were a goner. I couldn't find you. Are these your friends?" And she kind of points to the rest of the group.
I'm used to her extroversion, but it's still very sudden, especially after that. Yeah. So I kind of just gesture and she's probably familiar with the way that I just non-verbally communicate and just go like, yeah. I just go like, it's Finn and Imrion and Cordierites.
She turns to all of you and is like, "Oh, hi," and just gives you all like really big hugs. You attempt to, do the nonverbal sort of stay out of my space vibe, but she just does not pick up on it. And she just goes in and just gives you all the biggest hugs. Oh, I was coming to see you, Torin. I knew you had orientation today, and well, I can't tell you out loud, like, because we're not supposed to do it. The cafe's about to close, okay? And she looks around over her shoulders. We have something going on. Do you want to come see? It's like the cutest thing ever. And before you can answer, she just grabs your hand and just starts taking you on.
I just ever so slightly in the back of my head regret having used my invisibility for earlier.
Does anyone follow them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You all make your way to the Fire Jolt Cafe. For Cordiorite, this is a very well-known place for you, as it is where you work. The ceilings are about 20 feet high, and it's starting to get dark outside. But it's not quite full night. Like it's still dusk outside. There are steps marking each tier of the study areas, and they're enchanted to move and reshape themselves for full accessibility. And when you walk into the front of the cafe, it is those study tables. They're long benches, and they sit atop two raised tiers with the magic steps in between them. Usually there are about 30 students around, in this area during the day, just studying. However, right now, there is no one there. You go past that area, and you see the seating area. This area is usually the most crowded part, and there are 6 tables usually there. However, currently, all of those tables are pushed together into one big table. The air buzzes with excitement, and the smell of coffee as you make your way towards the back of the lounge, and you witness a scene. Hidden from the view of the barista station, which is there in the center, you see the lounge. You go into the lounge, and you see that there are chairs haphazardly tossed out of the way, and in the middle of the room hop 4 unusual frogs, each one glowing a strange color: a light blue, a bright red, purple, and orange. One wears a birthday hat, one a sun hat as if it was going to the beach, one a tiny crown, and the last one paper mache flowers are atop its head. Someone has used chalk to mark lines on the floor, and multiple students are trying to corral the frogs into a starting position. Cordy, you're right. This is where you see someone you've known for all of the time that you've been here, Mina, your co-worker and friend. She's slender and tall, standing about 6 foot. Her face is angular and plain to most people. Her brow is usually furrowed as if she is in heavy contemplation. Her hair is long and has a slight curl to it. She normally wears it pulled it up half back to keep it out of her face. It is mostly white, but the roots show it is naturally black. Here, currently, she is wearing her hair in a complete ponytail, and her furrowed brow is that of complete concentration on these frogs. She is holding one of the frogs, which is very not like her. She looks up and sees you. Cordy, come here, and she sort of ushers you over.
I go to her and what's going on?
We're about to have a frog race.
What color is your frog?
Oh, my frog here, and she holds up the neon blue toad or frog with the birthday hat on it. His name is Toady Hopperfield. But I wanna document everything. So could you be a coach for my frog?
Sure.
Okay, cool. And she brings you over and hands you the frog. You all see as Lorraine pulls in Torin and kind of just sits him in front of the glowing orange frog, the one that has the paper mache flowers atop its head. He's like, you could be a coach for this one. His name is Big Lips. I, of course, am
Big
the
Lips.
MC. Yeah, Big Lips. Isn't it cute?
Is it cute?
I mean, it's a cute little frog, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The only thing weird is
I
that
cast-
they all glow a weird color.
I just boop it on its nose, and I cast light to make its nose yellow, so there's like a nice gradient from orange to yellow.
Oh yeah, easily done. Imran and Finn Isaac, is there anything that you're doing while here?
I'll look at Emran and say, so we got 10 silver, but there's only 4 of us. We could bet 2 silver, so everybody gets fair share.
If we win, who gets that silver?
Oh, we'll try to split it up 4 ways again.
Seems fair.
And I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna ask. I'll put 2 silver on the table, and I'm gonna point at Cordy and say I got 2 silver on his.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty.
And I'm also gonna tell Cordy, or fingers crossed. Well, I guess my character. You helped me swing harder. So I'm telling you basically to cast guidance on that frog.
I I'm gonna like whisper in his ear. I'm gonna whisper into
I'll give you love flies.
ear, and I was more or less thinking of cheating as well, and I can secretly cast Sacred Flame on any creature I see.
You're gonna burn
gosh,
frogs, you
gonna
asshole.
play one of the frogs? Oh no. Okay.
I'm not saying kill.
Wait.
Just
I'm gonna
moderately
pull.
harming.
Joke's on you. The glowing makes him immortal.
Real quick, I'm gonna pull. Just tug on Lorene's shoulder and just say, just hold up a healing potion and says, "What do you have that's cool?"
Oh, that's what I'll bet 2 silver, and I will put because I have 3 healing potions now because I hijacked one, episode 1. I'm gonna bet 1 healing potion and see if anybody will match me, or if people start throwing items in. That'll be cool.
Currently, no one throws any items in. They just kind of look at you guys like, we all have a healing potion. And Lorraine looks at you and just kind of like pats you on your head. You're so cute. Now, go.
You don't want to gamble?
Oh, I don't gamble. Remember, I'm bad at math. We'll keep that.
I just laugh and stash the healing potion.
She goes to the center of the room and she's like, "All right, so here's the deal. The winning frog, the person coaching the winning frog will receive 30 gold pieces.
Oh shit.
You can coach a frog, you can cheer on a friend, or you can heckle a coach."
I'm gonna go to the frog with the crown.
Mm-hmm.
Give like a very solemn head nod, Your Highness, and just prepare. Basically, just kind of looking down the line, seeing what everybody else is doing as a coach,
Mm-hmm.
and just trying to imitate that as much as possible.
You see that there's probably a group of 10 people just watching, and the 4 frogs each now have a they each have a coach. The blue one, Toady Hopperfield, is being coached by Cordiorite. The red frog is being coached by just a random student that you guys do not know or have not met yet. You have the purple frog with the crown, and the last frog, the orange and yellow frog, is with Torin. Lorraine starts to speak up. Now we have the 4 frogs, Toady Hopperfield, and as she speaks, she points to each frog. Humphrey Frogart, our red frog. Tatty McPool, our purple king there. And Big Lips, my personal favorite. But, of course, my favorites and biases do not affect the outcome. The student that's with Humphrey Frogart, she seems very tiny and young. And she doesn't do anything to acknowledge other than the fact of give a meek smile. She has short brown hair, it's wavy, and brown eyes. She has a very square face, and is very just plain and common in appearance. Alrighty, so we have racers Cordiorite and Imrian, you guys are going to do an animal handling check.
Mm,
Right now?
Yeah.
Eee,
ooh,
gross.
13.
Okay. What was the other two?
15.
Okay.
11.
11. All right.
I have a big bonus.
And I need an animal handling check from Justin or from Finn, as you have decided to cheer on Toady Hopperfield, which is Cordiorite's frog.
I got a dirty 20.
Alrighty. The little string that's in front of the frogs drop, and the frogs begin to race and hop. Toady Hopperfield turns around and looks at Cordiorite, then turns to the finish line and looks where Finn Isaac is dangling a worm and begins to hop. Humphrey Frogart is close behind him and jumps out of his lane into Taddy McPool's lane, who jumps over Humphrey Frogart and is catching up to Toady Hopperfield. Big Lips seems very confused, but does eventually catch up. It is neck and neck. Toady Hopperfield is in the lead with Big Lips and Taddy McPool in second place. Humphrey Frogart has jumped off the table and is going towards a person with a coffee cup who is now screaming. I need another animal handling check from everyone here.
Can I cast prestidigitation to make the image of a fly in front of Big Lips?
You can, and you can add a d4 to your roll.
Nice.
So I can heckle and hurt somebody.
You can.
I
It's a
cast
good thing I
guidance
got
on
that
myself.
D4.
Jeff asked if he could cast guidance on himself.
He can, yeah.
Okay. And, okay, which one's Jeff's? Did anybody take the bait for bidding health potions?
No, they told you everyone has a health potion, so they don't really need it.
Nobody wants two?
No, they don't seem to want one.
They don't want to bid 2 silver?
Oh, they would take they took the bet on the 2 silver.
Okay.
Yeah, they just didn't
All
get
right.
the health potions.
Uh,
Jeff's Cordiorite is Toady Hopperfield.
okay.
So with
You should be able to
casting
see
guidance,
all of the frogs are on Twitch right now.
Can I prestidigitate the sound of like a lightning crack behind Taddy McPool to try to get him to go faster?
Yeah, go ahead and you'll get a d4 to add to your roll.
It's a good thing I got a D4 because total that is a 13. I rolled a natural 3.
Oh shit!
Oh, the frogs are adorable.
with casting guidance on myself, I rolled a 18 and then plus 3, so I have 21.
21?
Ooh,
So who's coming up behind? Who's the closest one to Jeff?
I'm waiting for the rolls.
24 total. Natural 19 plus the D4 and mod.
Currently, Taddy McPool is in the lead, and then it's Toady Hopperfield with Big Lips trailing right behind him.
Okay, so for Taddy Can I open my box and release the rabbit?
Yeah, you can let the rabbit out. Go ahead.
And I want to try to. I'm gonna tell the rabbit to chase after, because I'm standing at the finish line, so I'm gonna let it go, and I hope it's gonna charge at Taddy McPool
Okay.
and scare it to go opposite.
Okay. Taddy McPool or Imrian roll another animal handling check with disadvantage.
Do I still get the D4 or no?
Yes, you still get your D4.
Okay. That was balls. Super balls. 7.
7. Yeah, so that does change the outcome as Taddy McPool is now running back towards Imrian away from the rabbit bones. Big Lips is very confused by the rabbit bones, sees that you're dangling a worm for Toady Hopperfield, and now is going into Toady Hopperfield's lane to get his worm. It is now Toady Hopperfield in the lead with Big Lips right behind. Final roll.
Okay. Can I cast Ray of Frost on Toady McCopperfield, but like no damage? I just want to slow him down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that an attack roll?
Yes.
Uh, 17.
17. Okay, that will hit the frog. Corey, you're right. When you roll, you're going to roll with a disadvantage for this next
All right, but I'm gonna go with the first plan that I had, anyways, with Ben, and look at Big Lips and cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, yeah, you killed the frog.
You murder.
Holy shit.
What are frog stats?
You hear from the crowd just and with that, Toady Hopperfield takes the lead and wins as Taddy McPool and Humphrey Frogart are already out of the running, and Big Lips is just caught on fire. With that, the 4 frogs begin to glow, including Big Lips.
You killed your best friend's frog, like favorite frog.
To be honest, I don't have to say the spell. It just says if I can see it.
Can I make some sort of check to see who killed my frog?
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Perception. That's a 10. I'm rolling terribly.
You gonna go heal it?
Make a sleight of hand check for Cordiorite.
Are you talking for me, roll?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand roll.
I'm gonna look at everybody and said, "See, y'all would have betted on the outpost.
16.
You could save this frog right now."
Damn.
Yeah, you have no idea who did that to your frog. All the frogs begin to glow and then grow in size. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Is the dead one growing? Or is it just glowing extra hot?
No, it's growing as well. It looks like it didn't actually die.
Oh.